If you I would love to be at the next event. I don't know. Would I be crashing it? Is it?
No.
You want to come sew ribbon flowers with us?
Actually,
you're totally welcome to that one at the American Legion. So but the one in March is for women only, just because that needs to be a safe space because of some of the stuff that women have to talk about.
It's healthcare.
Healthcare. Yeah, you really don't want to hear the conversation about that anyway.
But both of us.
But the
will
ribbon
be
flower
there.
classes at the American Legion.
You'll both be there.
You can come to that.
Yeah, we're both at most all the events.
The mini horse walk. You can come to that.
Oh,
and is there a calendar up online on the website or on Instagram?
And
or something?
then I'll let you know. So
yeah, let me know.
if anything
the calendar's
comes
up. We send out reminders. It's on Meetup, and so we definitely have events that are everybody friendly.
That sounds great. I can't wait to come check one out. What you guys are doing is so fantastic. I really, ever since I heard about it, Colleen, I've been super impressed by it and your involvement.
Oh, that's so good
and
to
Billy
hear.
Kay, it's really nice to meet you and bring you into Bunker Labs.
Yeah, we really appreciate this.
Yeah,
I appreciate your presence and your interest, and I also very much appreciate your attitude. So thank you. For having us.
Yeah, and you,
same.
Mike. Yeah, I really appreciate you having here.
Mike.
It's just fascinating to hear all of it, and what you guys are doing is amazing.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah, so I'd like to give you both.
Conversation.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it myself, and of course, welcome back anytime, and I hope to have you back on, and we can follow up with a lot of this stuff, especially when the fundraising begins with the campaign. I'd like to give you guys an opportunity to share anything you'd like, closing thoughts to your audience, to our collective audience. About the SD Women Veterans Network or anything you want to talk about, like, women in the military, whatever it is, the platform is yours.
Why don't you go ahead?
I've never felt more supported in my life.
Yeah, I agree with that. Max and Mike, you've really made us feel at home, and I didn't really know what to expect. Max is an old friend of mine, and I just can't believe how far you've came. And
you've grown.
I wasn't expecting such a warm welcome and such great insight from both of you. So this is. It's just been awesome and unexpected.
Nice and refreshing. I find you refreshing. Thank you. But I will say, like, the Women Veterans Network is what I meant, and yes, by you. But I meant when I when my grandmother died, the women came together and totally supported me and pulled through for me and ran the org. Like, I just went MIA for 2 weeks.
We were like, we got this.
And not only did they help me, they helped me financially, they helped me emotionally, they helped me spiritually, and then they ran the org. So I was super supported. And when I came back and I still didn't have my head in the game, they still had me, And so,
fireman's carry,
all day. It was just amazing. And International Women's Day, one of the women showed up and gave everybody flowers.
Oh, that's right.
And the thoughtfulness and the compassion and the care that I receive from the other women has been tremendous. It's been phenomenal to me, and it has helped my heart in a way that nothing else has. And I didn't start this because of that. I started this because I was mad. Right? I was mad. I was tired of not being heard. I was tired of being talked over, ignored, interrupted, not taken care of, not getting what I needed. But what I got from starting it was this innate, invaluable sense that my humanity matters. And I'm so grateful.
Aw, I love you.
It's a hug. We have a hug, on-air hug.
I can't follow that. But I concur.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think that what you're doing is great. I think it takes a lot of courage to start a program like this and then follow through for such a long time.
My number one value.
And you built a great network, and you built a great team.
Thank you.
And
it's just the beginning too.
Yeah.
We're lotus in bloom.
And your goal to have the Women's Vet Center. Just let us know how we can get involved and help.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think it's great.
We'll come back. We'll do fundraising podcasts.
We'll do one of those telethons.
We'll do Billy
We're
Kay's
here
Kids
all night.
Just 2 more before the hour's up.
I won't stop talking until you call in.
Mike, what do you got? You got anything for us?
I just think that for people who might underestimate what women bring to the table, I think that we've been fortunate, in this generation of the military, that we've seen what women can do. And there's no shortage of that. It's equal. And I think that's awesome. You're sharing that with people. And I think also it's up to men as well to share that as well, because we've seen it. We've worked with amazing women on the front lines or wherever we've been at. And I think it's important to hear. So that's all I want to say.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Yeah, and if I had to just add my thoughts on it are, when faced with a situation where you have to work with all different, however people gender identify in the military, because now that's a new thing, right? And then you have women and you have men serving together. Please do the right thing, right?
Right.
Treat men and women equally. Be that positive leader. When people leave your presence, they don't say, this guy really ruined it for me. Because that sickens me to think. Don't be that person. Be the opposite of that person.
Yeah.
And treat individuals individually. And thank you. Just thank you guys for being on here.
I was going to say this. Treat people of their capability and what they do.
Yeah.
Oh, well
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, teach.
Experience leads, skill leads. We know that from our job, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, keep Colleen.
Billy K.
Oh my God. What is? I
So
edit that part
enthralled
out.
with the
Watching-
emotion
I don't-
here
seeing your
in
face
the
like-
podcast.
he's like,
Eyes totally glazed over.
why does that keep happening in like the weirdest times, right in the beginning, right at the end? I know your name. I don't know what it is. You know what? I've been forgetting people's names that I've known for like my entire life. I'm like name.
You're
dumb.
getting old now.
Yeah.
It's also a symptom.
Colleen, Billy K, thank you for coming on the Scuttlebutt Show today. I love what you're doing. I'm going to delete that from the edit, by the way.
Yeah.
It never happened. Thank you for coming on the Scuttlebutt Show today. And it's great to meet you too. And I really mean it. However we can help, and as soon as we can get you back on the show and talk more about this, we're going to do it.
Thank you, Max.
Absolutely. Thank
Happy to
you.
come back.
Thanks,
Yeah.
everybody. Have a great night.